Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Armello. And when last we left off, Sargon has seen events to come, and it looks like we're going to have to deal with both Magna and Thane, and a large amount of Banes. But we need to get to this quest objective. Also, I like the fact that the glow effect on the being purified with the spirit stones almost makes it look like the torch is glowing a sort of greenish colour rather than orange, which is a nice touch. What we want to do right now is we want to head up here and hope that we are not going to die absolutely horribly in the process of doing so. We're going to move up, and we may have to deal with one of these perils if we have to. We want to head up one. This is a bad place to be, but hopefully, if we get attacked, we'll evade this way and get closer to our quest objective. What we don't want to have happen now is we don't want Magna to come after us. I think that was wishful thinking on our part. Okay, Bane? No Bane. Yep, I sort of saw that coming. If we're lucky, one of the Banes may move out of the way. Mainly the one that's not on a settlement. Also, the stranger has really not been that helpful right now. I think it's time to burn a Witch Hunter's card here. And I think that's pretty... We could burn this beheaded card too. There we go. Let's see how we do. We don't want to get hit here. Oh, this is not looking so good. Fortunately, evading has certainly helped. Up here? Yes, that's better. And this time, Magna had a different objective in mind. Probably the 2 prestige. The 1 prestige from defeating the Bane and the 1 prestige from defeating the, well, calming the settlement after it's been terrorized. Also, those bastard swords. 2 dice and 2 swords. She is quite the close combat powerhouse. Hasn't worked out so well for her this time. It can't all go your way, Magna. It can't all go your way. It certainly didn't when I was playing as you. Although that will move the Bane out the way, it will also mean you encounter this peril. You might succeed at this peril, but that's less prestige for you. Oh, you are not succeeding at this peril. Not even slightly. -1 prestige, but +1 for freeing it. Ooh, who is this? Excellent. Now that's a hero. See ya? Marvellous. I didn't want that character in my party anyway. There is a peril happening here. Ooh, plague bearers. Not that this is really going to hurt you that much. -2 health. And -1 for being on there. That's a lot of health lost. Are you doing what I think... Oh, no. You're doing what I think you're Oh, wow, that is not a very hard peril. That is not a very hard peril. This is bad. Oh, fortunately, Thane is not going to do what he tried before. Let's remember that that one's pretty easy. 3. Only 3. I could potentially do that if I need to. There is another peril. There is another Bane just sitting happily. Another Bane that's going to attack Magna. Marvellous. Just what I needed to have happen. Now, if you could die horribly, that would be really good. I don't think that's going to happen, mind you, but it could. And if it does, it will be great. However, you seem to be going on the all-offensive mentality here, which is unfortunately going to get you killed. And the Bane. Ouch. Slaughter indeed. However, I think that pretty much ensures that I'm the only character so far without rot. Well, not including the guards, of course. And that place gets terrorized anew. But you know what? It can remain terrorized. I don't mind. What do we... Okay, do not move up. Ah, that is a relief. Maybe they knew I was here. Leather armor, not that great. A rot card might actually be useful at this point. And, yeah, that's quite good. Gain scout until the end of a turn. Let's go and get this, shall we? And let's hope it's not going to give us a Bane to fight. What do we get? A treasure! Winged boots! The twisting corridors whistle haunting hymns as you move through this ungodly place. A dark menace stirs somewhere in the darkness ahead. Yeah, no, we'll just loot the nearest chest and flee. We don't want rot. We actually could cure the rot. We could cure it, but there's no need to. There's no need to. No point in sticking around if you don't have to. You open the closest treasure chest and grab the shiniest object within before fleeing. Excellent! Discretion is the better part of valor. We could equip that, we could use this, but right now I think having a nice selection of items is pretty good. Alright. And now, we have this quest. Found a weakness in the king's defences. It basically involves that place there. Alright. One peril. Ooh, it's the banish peril. Not bad, not bad. Will you succeed? With all those wild dice, you very well could. Nope, that's a success. Not that it really matters to me, because you're miles away. Excellent. And you're going to go and stop terrorizing... You're going to prevent the terrorizing of that settlement. +1 prestige. And +1 fight. And there goes the stranger. Not bad, but the stranger can move you onto mountains. Are you going to... No, I thought you were about to go into the, about to go there. You could have gone there. So what day is it? We have a good few days with which to get to the king. We have to play it carefully. Play it very carefully. Also, Barnaby is just dead. Ah, excellent. Okay, what's your declaration? Ah! You are now with a bounty. Not bad, not bad. So you're all going to hang around here for a while. I think there's only 2 of you anyway. There is only 2 of you. We could, if we had the ability to move one more space, we could move into there. Right now, actually, I want to use this spell. And just basically relax and not have to worry about things, because we're going to move over here, and we're going to get ready to enter the palace. Oh, we are not. We're going to go fight a Bane. Oh dear. This is fortunately where the evade ability comes in useful. I'd actually rather not evade here, but if we evade back into the square we originally were on, that would be very good. Moon Juice is not really going to help right now. Let's just roll. This Bane's not going to do that much damage to us, I say, as he then obliterates us. It was close. It was close. However, we go over here. Okay, that's not so bad. There are so many Banes over there. We're going to get attacked by that Bane, aren't we? 2 gold, though. It's not so bad. No real items we want to equip at the moment, though. So we'll just end our turn. Alright, Magna. What are you going to do? Walk into a swamp. And make your way over to that Bane. I think you've got some unfinished business. Oh, yes you do. Magna's going Bane hunting, which is pretty good if she manages to defeat this Bane, because then the Banes will start to head over to that settlement, and then she'll have to fight them all one at a time. Wow. That's 9 dice. That is 9 dice. That is 7 fight. 7. Also, you need more defensive dice right now. Okay, it's already dead, Magna, stop! Wow. That is indeed slaughter. But 2 damage for you. That at least is going to distract the attention of one of the Banes. We only need to survive long enough to avoid the Bane's ire. And suddenly that bounty on Thane, that works for me. Doesn't make much difference in the end. We haven't really been using gold this match. Are you planning on? Yep, excellent. 1 less Bane for me to worry about. I'm actually not going to go and deal with the king today. Even in the night. Wow. That is a lot of rot you have there. you're gonna need a lot of help here. Then again, look at all that you've just rolled. You do only have one dice, though. All he needs... Okay, he needs to actually deal a lot of damage to kill you, and I don't think that's going to happen. Excellent! But one... But, I was about to say, but if you got you to 1 health, that would have been enough. The end of the night, and then the start of the new dawn, Thane would have perished. I thought Thane was going to be the significant threat here, but Thane certainly is taking a much slower route in doing what he does. Also, I think you're making your way over. I think you're making your way over to there. Another peril. Another spirit stone. Don't need that right now. That one's going to go after... Yep, that one's going to go after Magna, because they always prioritize settlements. If Magna can drive away this one, and then can drive away the next one, that would distract all of the Banes. But I get the feeling that Magna's probably going to die this turn. Unless it's a lot of defensive dice, which it isn't. Magna's very poor at rolling them, it would seem. Magna's very good at obliterating opponents. Ooh. Yep, that's 1 dead Magna. But in return, 1 very dead Bane. This has been a very bloodthirsty fight. I don't think Sargon has actually killed a single person. I think I've just been attacked and always ran away. And you're going to go to the town. Excellent! No Banes were encountered this time. Oh. Oh, that was nice. That was not nice whatsoever. In fact, that was terrible. Did someone summon a Bane there by any chance? It's alright though, because we're going to evade. We're going to burn the spyglass for a sword dice. We're going to burn the moon juice here for a sword dice. And then we're going to roll. There we go. Got rid of a few cards. All we need... Excellent. Is that. Sargon will flee! Onto a mountain. Not bad. What can we get? Mirror image is pretty good. Mirror image is great. Curse land... Yes, actually. Having 2 rot dice are actually quite useful if we need to deal with a peril. But right now we don't want to deal with a peril. What we actually want to do is we want to go over to this dungeon tile here. Ooh, the Royal Shield. Do I want to equip that? Do I want to equip that? You know what? Yes, I do. Oh, Actually, it doesn't matter if I move over there. I'm just wasting time here. Because come the daytime tomorrow, I'm going to go into that square, and then midnight I'm going to go and heal the king. That's the hope, anyway. That's the hope. We're going to hold on to this card. We're going to hold on to that card indeed. Do I want to hold on to any other cards? Actually, right now I want to burn a card, so we'll burn this card. There we go. Alright. Just gotta play it very carefully now. Very carefully indeed. It's the last few turns of the game. Also, +1 rot. Oh, it's a peril. And no. Oh. Oh. There stays. And the stranger makes him run away. That's not particularly good. Does Barnaby? Barnaby has heavy plate as well. Also, ouch. This is where you keep rot dice. Rot cards are actually quite useful sometimes. But unfortunately, no amount of rot dice were going to help there. And Barnaby is now corrupted. Not good at all. And poisoned. Meanwhile, it's Thane's turn. Thane has regeneration and wild weed. Where are you going? You're going over there. You're going to go over there. That's fine. I can have you go over there. That's no problem. Alright. 10 prestige. I've got to get into the castle today. Oh dear. I suppose that's good in a way, because it means I can easily get into the palace. -3, -3, and -3. Which means they only have 2 health. If I need to get into the palace, now is the time to do so. Also, Desperately need to have that equipped. Fortunately, they're going to go fight Thane, which is actually quite good. I may have to try my luck at getting into the palace, which is really not going to be great if those guards move. However, if he manages to win, the other guards may go and attack. Well, that indeed is a win. So, one hit there, that guard moves away. This guard's going to go and... Okay, that guard didn't move. Alright, that guard did not move. Okay, we want a... a rotten fog and a bark skin. Okay, the bark skin is the one we really wanted. Plus 2 health. We move into here. There we go. This will enrage the king and his guard. But we do have a quest that brings us here. The palace spires pierce the sky high above. Barely hidden by meticulously crafted topiary is your entrance. A metal grate slightly ajar. You enter the palace without a sound, the path to the king before you. The path to your journey's end. The path to the throne of Armello. This is going to be just us trying to survive a single turn. Magna is in no position to stop us. The only person that's in any position to stop us, unfortunately, is Thane. And the problem is that we have evade right now, so if Thane tries to come after us, we're gonna run out of the palace. So what we actually want to have happen is we want Thane to not try and come after us, but Thane will inevitably use the path of least resistance and try and go through us. Unfortunately, such is the way of our position. I wanted to try and get in there with a quest rather than not, and what's probably going to happen is that Magna's going to win. In place of Magna winning the last time, Magna's going to win this time. Unless Thane decides not to go and attack me. What I needed is the thing that stops you from fleeing. That would have been nice. The plate mail that prevents retreat. Which would have really made evade odd. Would have made evade really odd to have. But you can never be so sure about these things. Perhaps if I'd have been a little more aggressive, we wouldn't be having this problem, or this potential possibility. Hello, Barnaby! Does that actually consume... No, it doesn't. I was just about to say, it doesn't... Wow, that's a lot of rot you have there. It's a lot of rot! 3 more dice, that actually kind of levels the playing field. Just a little. Wow! Suddenly Barnaby is a combat monster! But maybe a combat monster a little too late, as this is the penultimate turn of the game. Oh, wow! It's as if it knows this is the last video of the current batch of Armello, and that they just go, hey, you know what? We want to throw all of the attack dice! All of that, and I think they both might be dead. Oh, they will be dead? Barnaby has 1 health. And hasn't he just moved on to a swamp tile? Oh, he gains +1 health. And then loses 1 health. And because he's poisoned, he dies. Okay! And the winner was nobody! Okay, Thane. Oh no, this is exactly what I was fearing. Because now what's going to happen is we're going to evade out of the palace, and we're not going to win. That's exactly what's going to happen. Unless we can get an item that will allow us to... Unless we get an item that will allow us to move 1 more square. Which we won't. Oh, beaten by evade! It's been so useful up till now. And now it's going to cost us the match. Oh man, that stings. You know what we need to do right now? We need to play every single one of our cards that we have. Just all of them. Okay, this is going to go here, like that, and this is going to go here, like that, and I'm going to use this on myself, like that. There we go! We need to basically increase the chances that we're going to get an item that will improve our movement speed. And I think the only item we can get is Hot Rot Wine. So let's go. No. 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 Blast. It was worth a go, but no. We're just going to have to see if we can defeat Thane. It's just a Pyrrhic victory at this point. We could have also got a throwing axe, but I don't think that would have worked against the king. Well, we might as well go after Thane. The only offensive action in the game is done on the final turn. Evade cost me the match, but also probably nearly won me the match too. Which is ironic. Right, let's see what we can do. We burn this, we burn that, we burn this, and we burn that. And we're probably going to lose this fight. We're probably going to lose this fight. Yep. Quite badly. Well, at the very least, Thane might win again. Oh dear. Beaten to the punch at the final turn. And it was going so well. Thane is going for an encore, folks. Thane is going for an encore. Snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. Ooh, a vile official. You don't see that card very often. And it looks like it's not going to be beaten either. Oh, careful. Nearly. Nearly. Just got to get it on. Oh. And it was not beaten. But +1 prestige anyway. Thane is going to snatch this, isn't he? He's going to snatch this not only from me, but also from Magna. And a follower. Not that that's going to make any difference at all. Alright, Thane. You deserve this. Really? Was that... That was a Ooh. That could have cost you dearly. That's 5 bonus dice for the king. You know what this means? This means that if he loses here, the king gains +1 health. The king gains +1 health. That means the game goes on for one more turn. Alright, I want you to completely obliterate him. This is not obliteration. Oh, king, no! Once more you have fallen to Thane's sword. It was not enough. Magna, we have been beaten. Once more by Thane. Knight of all that is slaying. And now he shall rename all of the guards Thane. Oh, Thane, you wily, wily warrior. Once more, you have won. A battle victory. Not a rot victory, because his rot wasn't superior to the king's. So close, and yet evade, what was so useful right up until that point, cost me the game. Ouch. I do believe I do get the immortal accolade, though, because we never died. We never died! Unfortunately, we also didn't win. And that was a situation there where the Spirit Stone victory didn't win, and the Prestige victor didn't win. It was the person that went and stabbed the king. Oh, Thane. I always underestimate you. Normally because you're usually rubbish. But not this time. Not this time. And that indeed is all 4 of the new heroes in Armello. 1 match for each. And while I didn't do that well with Magna, and I lost just by the skin of my teeth with Sargon, I like all the new heroes they've added. They've added certainly a new dynamic to selecting your characters. And 2 of them, which is Gore and Alicia, take good advantage of various things that are on the board. I can actually make your movement that much more strategic in terms of where you're going and what you're selecting and what you're doing. Whereas Magna is more of a reverse Thane, but actually, as you could see there, can be built to be an absolute combat monster. Sargon, I think, is actually the most unique and interesting of all of them, purely because of the fact that Sargon can see what cards are selected for the choices that he has. And while we were going with an evade sort of win, it ended up costing us. I probably should have tried my luck against one of the perils and seen if I could get in a little earlier instead of cutting it really, really fine. The turns that I had the stranger really didn't help either. The stranger did delay me quite a bit, but that's some of the things that could happen in Armello, where anything can change in a single turn. But I really enjoy those new heroes. The new cards are quite good as well. They add a fair bit more depth to what you're selecting. And so, indeed, with those 4 new heroes, that is all for Armello, at least for the time being. Will we see some multiplayer matches of Armello, with me losing absolutely horribly to far more aggressive human players? That remains to be seen. I won't eliminate the possibility that that will happen, but for now, I believe Thane deserves his time as the king of Armello. Until, of course, the king magically comes back to life, and then we have to go for the throne again. I wonder how that keeps happening. Is this just like constant different potential outcomes just being replayed by some cosmic being that can determine who is going to become the king, or which strand of fate shall we follow now? How about the one where Thane secretly kills everyone? That's a very rare strand. Or maybe it's just a game about killing the king of Armello, and it doesn't end up mattering. It doesn't end up mattering in a way. The king always dies. It's the fight to get to the throne that's the most important thing. And so, I'm Kikoskia, and that was the Usurpers DLC for Armello. 1 match for each of the new heroes. And when we come back, folks, who knows what will come in this slot. But one thing I do know is that the fight for the throne of Armello will never truly end. Not while there are other power sources vying for control. And not while the rot still exists. I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.